Hello, beautiful people. Today we are going to cook Atama soup. Yes, Atama soup is mostly eaten by Aquacross and some part of River State in Nigeria. Yes, and this is how the leaf looks like. In case you may be wondering what is Atama leaf, this is how the leaf looks like. Yes. After everything, you need to cut it, slice it, and if it's too big, you can blend it, you can pound it depending on how you want it. But I blended mine. There was no too much time to start pounding, so I blended. When you blend it, you sieve it so that you remove the water. There's some atama leaf that is bitter, so when you blend it, when you pound it and you sieve it with water, the bitterness will go away so that you're able to eat it, because we are not cooking bitter leaf soup, we are cooking Atama soup. Yes. And in I decided to use beef, stockfish, and fish for this delicious Atama soup, and also periwinkle. In my side, mostly we are cooking soup. If you don't put periwinkle, it's a big problem, especially if you are married to an Akwa Ibom man, Ibibio to be precise. You need to cook your soup with periwinkle. So I decided to put periwinkle in mine. Yes, there are so many methods of cooking atama soup, but I decided to use water leaf. There are people that you can use banga, you can use egusi. There are so many methods of cooking soup. So I decided to use water leaf for mine, and let's cook atama soup proper. So after your beef, your stockfish, and your fish is soft, tender enough, the first thing that you put to the pot is water leaf. You pour the water leaf inside and cover it to simmer for some time. The water leaf has this sliming taste. Need to allow it to boil for some time before adding other things. And that is exactly what I did. Allow it to boil. You allow it to simmer for some minutes before adding other things. Yeah, it's already boiling. Yeah, you add your seasoning cube. Decide to add periwinkle to it. You add periwinkle, you have to stir it. You stir the periwinkle, then you add your other seasoning cube, pepper, crayfish, and any other seasoning that you want to add. But I don't really add too much seasoning to my soup in particular, so I only added seasoning cube, pepper, and crayfish to mine. You can decide to add anything of your any seasoning of your choice. We have many seasoning, so you can decide to add any one that you like. Cook to your taste. Yes. After you have finished adding all those ingredients, you need to stir it. Yeah, need to stir it, and also need to add palm oil to it. Yes, add palm oil to it. And in this atama soup, you need plenty oil for it to come out because it's a dark greeny leaf, so you need plenty oil for the face of the soup to come out. Yes. So if you don't have oil, don't cook atama soup. That is why most people like using banga to cook. Yes, you use banga, you don't really need to add oil again. But since I was not using banga, I had to put plenty oil. So that's boiled enough, everything is intact, the taste and everything. The last thing you need to add is the atama leaf, which I just added. You have to stir it so that it will mix very well. You stir the atama leaf, and you shouldn't allow it to boil for too long so that it will still be greenish. Yeah, and our atama soup is ready. And atama soup, you can use any swallow of your choice. You can even use white rice to eat it. It's very delicious. It is one of my favorite soup. I know in my place most people like an afang soup. Afang soup is a ceremonial soup, but what's my favorite soup is atama soup, and I've really missed it for long because getting it where I am here is not that easy. So, but I decided to find a way to get it. It's a very delicious soup. It's more delicious than afang. It's just that afang is a ceremonial soup. And our soup is ready. Yes, very delicious. It has its own natural taste. You don't need to put plenty ingredient before the taste will come out. It's not a stressful soup. Enjoy.